Cataract is the most common cause of avoidable blindness in Malawi. But the most disheartening thing is that people who are blind due to cataract need not to be blind at all, as there is a service that can be provided to make sure that their sight is restored. However, the majority of these people come from very poor backgrounds and live in the rural areas where they have no access to eye health services. And the Malawi Relief Fund UK, in partnership with the Gift of the Givers Foundation and Shukurani Orphan Care Center, between May and June 2013, conducted sight restoration operations in Machinga, Namwera, and Mangochi districts of southern Malawi. These services were made possible through the generous support of Masjid An-Nisul Islam of Blackburn and Dr. Harun Yusuf, who are both from the United Kingdom. Blindness has a tremendous economic and social impact on the blind individual as well as their family and community members. Amidu Awali of Mpingajira village in Mangochi was a peasant farmer before he became blind due to cataract. He has been blind for the last 3 years. Blindness has reduced his ability to work and contribute to the family income and has now become a burden to the community. His wife has to do all the work in the field.
It is very hard to take care of a blind person. If he was able to see, we could have been helping each other. We could have been farming together to help ourselves. I'm suffering a lot with my husband. I'm the one who feeds him, bath him, and do everything for him.
At Macheso village in Machinga district, Abitigaisi has suffered blindness due to cataract for the last 4 years. Like all blind people, she requires assistance with every task, even going to the toilet. In Malawi, 90% of blind adults are often led by a child. When a child becomes the caretaker of the blind person, that child is unable to attend school, thus denying the child an opportunity to escape from the cycle of poverty. These children do not enjoy their childhood as they are forced to think and act like adults because of the responsibility they have on the blind family member. In Namwera, Lucy, a 12-year-old girl, takes care of her blind grandmother, and this is adversely affecting her education.
I take care of my grandmother. This is affecting my education. I go late for classes, and sometimes I even miss them. I don't even have time for studying.
With all these negative social and economic impacts that come as a result of blindness, sight-saving interventions are a worthy investment in both humanitarian and economic terms. Facilitating the meeting of the patient and the doctor is what this project is all about. Patients live in remote villages, and they had to be ferried to the eye camps to meet the doctors. In Mpingajira village, Amidu is being taken to the eye clinic. His grandson George is emotional. George doesn't know what will happen to his grandfather, but even in their hopeless situation, they believe in a miracle. At Mangochi District Hospital, where the cataract operations are being conducted, Amidu joins hundreds other patients who have been brought to the eye clinic. All these patients had to be ferried from their villages to the hospital. Cataract surgery is a highly cost-effective intervention. Generally, sight is restored after a relatively low-cost operation. The eye surgeons are led by Dr. Kumbo Kalua.
We have the capacity to operate on these patients in different parts of Malawi. All we need is some little financial assistance to be able to reach, to be able to help the helpless.
It is Amidu's turn to enter the operating theater. Within 15 minutes, Amidu has been operated on and the cataract removed. He won't be able to see today until the next day when the bandages are removed. At Machinga District Hospital, hundreds of patients who were operated on the previous day are having their bandages removed. After being blind for many years, some of these people cannot believe they can see.
I was a blind person. I was even failing to cook for myself. I was so scared to come for an operation because I didn't know what to expect. I came here and I was helped by professional doctors, and I'm now able to see everything clearly. I'm so grateful that I have my sight back.
Ndipo soko basi olochita sala chakuti godo iya aije mutendere ndithudi ndikuthokoza kwambiri.
I'm very happy for her, and I'm very happy that we helped restore her sight.
Back at Mangochi District Hospital, Amidu and 100 other patients are having their bandages removed. After 3 years of being blind due to cataracts, Amidu's sight has finally been restored on one eye. Back at his village, his wife and the rest of the family are anxiously waiting for him. When they see the green car, they rush to it, not knowing what to expect. Restored eyesight allows the individual to return to a normal life of work and a traditional role in the family and help in the development of their community. Amidu is anxious and immediately wants to visit his garden. He was a successful farmer, but 3 years of blindness has reduced him to a destitute.
I can see myself becoming a great farmer this year because I'm able to see.
All in all, this eye restoration program enabled the eye surgeons to screen more than 1,000 eye patients who were assisted in many ways. They operated on about 300 patients who had cataracts and managed to restore their sight. These people will now go back to their villages and help in the development of their respective communities.
From total darkness to sight and daylight again, Malawi Relief Fund UK has been instrumental in giving sight to the blind through the sponsorship, local sponsorship from Gift of the Givers Foundation and Shukran Orphan Care Center. Obviously, Malawi Relief Fund UK have got their own donors who are so very willingly supporting our cause of relieving blindness in Malawi. This project is an endless one, and in view of the fact that there are 75,000 people suffering from blindness, which is curable, that means that we need a lot more support.
On behalf of Gift of the Givers Foundation, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude and thanks to all those well-wishers who have participated in the recent cataract operation that was carried out in 2 districts out of 28 districts in Malawi, where almost 300 blind patients, blind elderly people were treated and were given the restoration of their sight. Those that donated to this noble cause have done a wonderful job. They have given a gift that cannot be described in any words, and we hope that those that will see this opportunity towards the program that is coming their way will perhaps contribute more and more, because Malawi's situation is one that requires such attention to those that are blind. I would like to take this opportunity to invite more and more well-wishers to join us on this sight restoration program for those that are having this situation where they live in total darkness. And those that will support, may God Almighty bless them and reward them abundantly, both in this world and in the hereafter.